This video is to explain a little bit about the structure and expectations of the course. This course grew out of some professional development that we've offered periodically for teachers during the summer, and we thought a few years ago that we should be offering undergraduate students training to be physics teachers the same kinds of experiences. So for a number of years, this course met in person weekly, and we engaged in completing cycles out of the Prisms Plus and modeling curriculum, and I'll talk a little bit more about those in just a minute. But in our effort to make wider access to this course and to be able to provide this kind of training to teachers that are out there but can only do this via distance learning, we converted the course last year to this distance learning format, which has changed a few things about this course. First of all, you do not need to purchase a textbook for this course. I don't even know if there's a textbook that would be appropriate for here, but you do need to purchase access to two curriculum packages that we will be using periodically throughout the semester. The first one is called Prisms Plus. It was developed here over a number of years by a number of educators here at UNI and has been field tested quite a bit. And that is available for purchase through the UNI Physics Department. There are details on how to do so in the syllabus. The second is modeling materials, and the ones we're going to be looking at are focused on physics. But modeling as a teaching approach has grown to encompass chemistry, physical science, biology, many topics. And purchasing a student membership in the American Modeling Teachers Association gets you access to all of those materials. There are details about how to get access in the syllabus, and you will need to have access here in a couple of weeks. But for this first weekly assignment, I've provided the materials that you need. If for some reason you're a teacher taking this course or an undergraduate who just happens to have a lot of resources and you have either Prisms Plus or you're already a member of the AMTA or both, please let me know that, because obviously the expectation is not to make you purchase something that you already have. The structure of this course, in order to be delivered in this online format, has been broken into 11 weekly projects, and those weekly projects are available through the course e-learning page. In any given week, you might be conducting a lab experiment and recording your results, responding to discussion questions on the discussion board, taking a quiz, what have you. In addition, if you're taking this course for graduate credit as Physics 5080, there is an additional assignment that will be available in week 6 to do a brief literature review, and that assignment stretches over the remainder of the semester, and that's due when the final project is due. There are in-class meetings scheduled for this class, and they are from 4 to 6 p.m. on Monday evenings in Begeman Hall. And this class is offered in many different sections. There's undergraduate sections offered through the regular university registration as well as continuing education. And there are graduate sections through regular university enrollment and continuing education. From my end, though, all students do the same projects with the exception of that additional project for those of you taking this for graduate credit. And because we're all doing the same thing, you really have an option. If you're a student here on campus, I'd actually encourage you to come to the physics building every Monday afternoon and work on your assignments there. I'll have equipment that you need to complete lab experiments when that's appropriate, and as well as there'll be other people there to work with. And I personally think learning in a group is a little more exciting and interesting. But for those of you that are distance learners, or for those of you that are on-campus learners who prefer to do things on your own time, at your own pace, in your own space, you are absolutely welcome to do that. So another way of saying that is class attendance is completely optional, and anybody who has access to the class is welcome to come. Teachers that live close to UNI are more than welcome to come there on Monday afternoons. In addition, I'll be available in a Zoom chat window during those class meeting times. So if you are a distance learner, and you want to log in and talk to other people in the class, you are welcome to do so that way. There is a final project in the course, and the final project is to develop a piece of curriculum based on either Prisms Plus or the modeling cycle or something else of your choosing, targeting instruction towards a selected NGSS physical science standard. Because both the modeling instruction and Prisms Plus curriculum packages were developed way before anybody had dreamed up NGSS, and we're now all under some pressure to implement NGSS standards within our classrooms, you'll notice that as you look at these curriculum packages, they don't always line up exactly with the NGSS standard. So the final project is hopefully one that is useful for you. You pick a NGSS standard, and then you either adapt existing curriculum or create some new curriculum of your own to create a teaching unit that will deliver instruction at that targeted NGSS standard. And I realize saying that is redundant since standard is the end of NGSS. And so you'll see details in the syllabus and activity schedule, but during the final weeks of the course, we all make brief presentations of those projects to each other. And unless you object, we will also share all the materials that everybody puts together in the course so that by the end of this, we have quite an extensive library of resources that we can use for NGSS physics teaching in our classrooms. So that's a brief outline of how this course will be structured. Of course, there's much more details in the syllabus and in the weekly assignments that are on e-learning. I look forward to working with you throughout this semester, and feel free, especially if you're a distance learner, to reach out in whatever way you are most comfortable with: email, telephone, Zoom chat, what have you. Have a great day, and I look forward to working with you all.